Hello friends, my name is Georgi. Today I want to show you something big regarding the Tailwind CSS. A few days ago, Adam Watton, the creator of Tailwind CSS, shared this. Excited to share the biggest advancement we've made with Tailwind CSS since the first release back in 2017. And he introduced a JIT compiler for Tailwind, or just-in-time compiler. Tailwind JIT have three main things. First, it compiles the CSS files as you type it, so no need to have huge CSS file while developing. Second, as it's compiling everything on the go, you do not need to configure any variants whatsoever. And third, you can generate arbitrary styles without writing any custom CSS. Let's see how to install Tailwind JIT with Laravel mix in an empty Laravel project and see all its amazing features. Let's install a new Laravel project. Laravel new Tailwind JIT. Let's go inside the project and let's do npm install. Next, let's install npm install Tailwind CSS JIT, Tailwind CSS latest, post CSS latest, and auto prefixer latest. Let's init npx Tailwind CSS init. Let's open our Tailwind config.js file and let's change our purge file to include the resources that we're gonna use. Next, we need to instruct our Laravel mix to use Tailwind JIT. Under the post CSS options, we will require Tailwind CSS JIT. Last, let's open our app CSS file and add the base component in the utilities. Now, if we go back and run npm run watch, our system will start watching for changes and we can see how Tailwind JIT works. Let's open welcome blade and get rid of everything that is added by default by Laravel. Let's remove this class of the body and let's in our head add our app CSS file. If we refresh, we see a blank screen. Let's open our app CSS file, the compiled version. Now you can see we only have a few hundred lines, which is just the defaults of Tailwind. Now let's split our screen and let's go back to our welcome blade. Now let's start adding some content. What div hello world. And now if we add some style to this, background green, let's say 300, and if we save it, we will see that immediately our CSS extends with the values that we use. So our CSS now contains always the content we just need. You don't need to push the file while developing, you don't need to do anything. Tailwind JIT will keep your file as small as possible. Let's add text, black, and let's add padding x2 and padding y2. Save, immediately processed. And if we go and refresh, we can see that it just works. The cool thing in Tailwind JIT is you no longer need to think about your variants in your Tailwind config because all just works. And there is new thing that is really amazing, and for me it's the biggest change in Tailwind, is now Tailwind supports custom values. So let's say you want to move this div exactly 200 pixels down. In the past, you need to add a custom configuration to your CSS file, etc. Now you can do margin top and add brackets, and then you can say 200 pixels. And when you save it, Tailwind will add this custom property. So now if we refresh, we have exactly 200 pixels. And you can use this with any property, with anything. It's that easy. For example, let's say we want to add a custom background color instead of green. We can say background and just add the hex code FF0000. This will make it red. Bam, it's red. It works immediately, it processes immediately, it's fast, and it's amazing. So in conclusion, Tailwind JIT, it's amazing. It brought us smaller CSS files while developing, no custom variants, everything just works, and arbitrary styles without writing any custom CSS. thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified when I post the next video. See you next time.